Okay, you guys, we are back with another banging video. Yes, we have more Cardi B, Stefan Diggs video, Offset coming up, honey, but we're gonna talk about 21 Savage and Kendall Jenner in this video because the internet is going wild. But before we get into this video, it is game on. I got my rapper chain on and it's game on. I got my chain on and it's game on. I got my rapper chain on and it's game on. I got my chain on. Okay, so Kendall Jenner and 21 Savage, they are sparking dating rumors, honey, and many people are just dissecting it. They are saying there's something into it. Following Kendall Jenner and 21 Savage, they were seen walking into a Super Bowl suite, okay? They were in the hallway because, you have different sections, different suites, and Kendall Jenner and 21 Savage happened to be walking in at the same time. So as such, it became a viral moment. Many people started breaking down 21 Savage body language. And some people have been trolling him, saying that he was hanging onto the wall. His baby mama, Latto, that it is alleged that Latto is expecting a baby for 21 Savage, right? And all this time I heard Latto talking about her moving to Jamaica. She can see herself living in Jamaica with a bunch of kids and all of that. And I was like, what is this girl obsession with Jamaica? I didn't understand her obsession with Jamaica until after Hurricane Melissa and 21 Savage started a fundraising campaign for Jamaica. And when I was reading the details, it is said that his parents, I'm not sure if it's both parents are of Jamaican descent, but he has relatives in Jamaica. And I said, oh, that is why Latto wants to move to Jamaica. I get it now. I finally get it. So, back to what I was saying, right? So you know that Latto is allegedly pregnant for 21 Savage. So when 21 Savage and Kendall Jenner were seen together walking into that Super Bowl suite, many people started speculating, saying it's a soft launch of a friendship. Some people said that they're dating and all of that jazz. For some reason, the models are always seen at events with rappers, because it was just the other day we saw Offset with not Bella Hadid. I think he was with Gigi Hadid. Gigi is the one with the blonde hair, right? And Bella is the one who has the Lyme disease. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Offset was at a fashion show with the one that has the blonde hair. I think that one is Gigi Hadid. It's Gigi Hadid, right? So these rappers and these models are always having to show up. And I think that the industry intentionally does these things to, cause drama and gossip so that it keeps these media outlets alive and all of that jazz. So many people said that because 21 Savage was spotted and he didn't want any drama or any problems with his girl, this pregnant girl, Latto, he was clinging onto the wall. Latto made a post on Instagram trolling him with a song that says clinging onto the wall, right? But fans started debating, saying that it was a PR move. It was meant to trigger gossips and discussions around 21 Savage and Kendall Jenner. You guys know that Kendall Jenner is also in a on and off again relationship with Bad Bunny, and Bad Bunny was the headliner for the Super Bowl. But one thing I'm gonna tell you, sometimes these men tend to have this tendency where they leave their pregnant girlfriend for the next young hottie. So we might be seeing this and we might be laughing and saying it's a friendship, but maybe 9 months from now, It is actually a relationship. Kendall has dated black men before because she dated A$AP Rocky and she allegedly dated Travis Scott before her sister Kylie. And one thing we know about my favorite pimp, Kris Jenner is my favorite pimp in the entire world, okay? And I don't want nobody to be disrespecting my favorite pimp. One thing about my favorite pimp, Pimp Jenner, she doesn't judge. She doesn't judge. Once that's a fairly, when she'll judge a white man being in her kid's life, she will never judge a partially successful black man. Pimp Jenner doesn't judge on who the kids takes home. Once he has some amount of relevance and he has a little bit of a career going, Pimp Jenner is all for it. It seems as though every time her kids go black, she gets excited like it's Christmas. Oh my God, so when you're gonna have a baby, did you give him a BJ? What are you you should do this for him. You should do that for him. So, if Kendall should date 21 Savage over Bad Bunny, I think something about black man just makes Kris Jenner excited and makes her thrilled. And guess what I'm finding out too, honey? It's not just Pimp Jenner. I'm learning that Robert Kardashian, the father, senior, his true love was a black girl, but he was forbidden. And he wanted to marry that black girl. He wanted to have kids with her. And that's the reason why he was always giving Kris the side eye, because he knew that Kris was cheating on her and he knew that he made the wrong choice with Kris Jenner. While he didn't regret having his kids, Kris Jenner disrespected him. Like, it is alleged that Kris Jenner was just flirting with Rob's friend in front of Rob's face like he wasn't there, honey. And Rob got his private detective investigated Kris because Kris was leaving the babies at a couple months old to go smash the youngest Backstreet Boys and all of that jazz, allegedly. Allegedly, you know. Kris Jenner has told some of her stories, and some of her stories have been told by her, what they call this again? The man, the guy that she used to cheat with. Yes, honey, some of the stories have been told by him. So you know that if it's not true, it is half true. But I'm just saying, don't worry and say, oh my God, Kris Jenner would... It's right up their alley, as a matter of fact. It is their thing. So, if Kendall decides to switch over to 21 Savage, do you think Pimp Jenner is gonna object? Oh no, honey. It will be like Christmas for Pimp Jenner, okay? So, maybe she's even there encouraging Kendall to... Don't you think he's cute? I think you should go for him. Don't you think you want to go for him? Trust and believe. That's Kris Jenner. Okay? She's a girl's girl and she doesn't see her kids as her kids. She sees them as her bestie. But one thing you have to say is that Kris Jenner loves to protect her girls. But you know what? I don't think it is anything serious. I think that, you know, they were just trying to capture all the moments that they could, because we saw Kendall beside Hailey Bieber. After that, I didn't see her and 21 Savage after, but the moment that they walk in and they were headed for that Super Bowl suite and they were walking in the same hallway, it just sparked some rumors, and I think Latto is just having fun with it, knowing that Kendall and 21 Savage, they're not together. They just happen to be videoed and photographed together, but they're not together. But Latto is having a field day with it. That's good. But I wouldn't say it's not possible, honey. That's a Kris Jenner. But that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Peace.